Snow is starting to fall in upstate New York, so I gotta bring out the winter gear. Welcome to another episode of All Smoke, All 32 with Aaron Givens. Now, these Week 11 matchups are definitely going to be probably some of the most interesting ones yet, so let's get right to them. We got the Lions at the Giants, G-Men 3 points favorite. I really feel the Giants are going to cover and take care of the Lions 27-10. Next, we got the Bills versus the Browns. The Bills are 8-point favorites. I believe the Browns are going to go ahead and get swept by yet another division, and the AFC East takes care of them. And the Bills covered 33-20 in the Lions Dome. It's bad, bro. Like, it's bad. Like, it's so much snow. Here, thankfully, we just got the little after effects. It's probably an inch at the most on the ground. But in Buffalo, Hamburg, boy, Lake Erie ain't no joke. Next, we have the Rams at the Saints. Saints 2.5-point favorites. I believe the Saints are just too banged up. Cam Jordan only missing his second game of his career. It's going to be a tough one for the Saints, and I think the Rams could find a way to run the ball on a Saints team that has given up over 400 rushing yards. That's right, 400 rushing yards in just 2 games. So I think the Rams win 27-23. Eagles at the Colts. Eagles are 7-point favorites. I believe the Eagles will bounce back and soar past the Colts, and they cover 31-17. Next, we have the Commanders at the Texans. Commanders are 3-point faves. I think this is a perfect game for a Texans team to take advantage of a team that's kind of coming off of a high win. We got to remember it was a division game. They faced that team every single year twice. So coming into a Texans stadium, knowing that the Commanders' passing defense is not that great, so Davis Mills actually could have some type of throwing. I believe that the Texans can get the upset and win here 24-20. Bears at Falcons. Falcons are 3-point faves. I really feel that the Falcons have issues against scrambling quarterbacks. Even when they face a scrambling quarterback and he doesn't have to do much, they extend the plays and extend drives. When they got blown out against the Bengals, Burrow only ran for three times, but he ran for like 30 yards. So when you really look at them not being able to cover a scrambling quarterback, Justin Fields is going to have a long day. His defense just didn't hold up for him last game. I really feel the Bears get the second row win of their season, and they eke out a win 28-26. Next, we have the Jets at the Pats. Pats are 3.5-point faves. This is it. I looked at the last game they played. The Jets just couldn't finish. The Pats couldn't finish. The Jets actually played some real good defense against them, and the Patriots basically field goaled their way into a victory. But I think the Jets are finally going to get a win after 13 straight losses, and it comes in fashion of 27-17. Next, we have the Panthers at the Ravens. Ravens are 13-point favorites. One thing you never do is talk about a black man's mom, good or bad. Just don't mention her. Baker, you messed up, and Lamar is going to go off on the Panthers 35-10. Next, you have the Raiders at the Broncos. Broncos are 3-point faves. Somebody has to win this game. I really want to side with the Broncos, but I really feel that the Raiders are going to repeat what they did last time they played, but this time it's going to be closer, and they just eke out a win 24-23. Next, we have the Cowboys at the Vikings. Vikings 2-point faves. Man, I've been telling y'all about Justin Jefferson. I'm telling you, man, like being an LSU fan, seeing it from afar. What he's doing, I'm not surprised. I really feel that their streak is finally going to come to an end, though, because Kirk Cousins is going to be feeling some pressure, which he hasn't really seen too much this season. And I feel the Cowboys defense with picking up in regards to their elusive offense, CeeDee Lamb, Dak going to be able to run a little bit on them. The only loss to come to against the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts did a great job of running and finding and extending plays, and that's what Dak is going to be able to do against this Vikings defense, and they end the streak 23-21. Bengals at the Steelers. Bengals 3.5-point favorites. I really feel the Bengals are going to get revenge from the first time they played the Steelers earlier in the season, and they win in blowout fashion, 32-20. Next, and finally, we have the Chiefs at Chargers in the Sunday night showdown. Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites. You got to be careful with this one. I understand the Chargers are banged up, but it is a division game. So I really feel the Chiefs might struggle a bit, and I think they're going to do one of their go down and come back acts. So I feel that Chargers are going to start off strong, but Chiefs are going to finish strong. Chiefs winning a blowout, 32-16. That's all I have for this episode of All Smoke, All 32, and I can't wait to see you guys for my Monday night pick. See ya.